We all want to eat healthy in our own ways. Whether that means just drinking water regularly, cutting out sugars, or eating superfruits that are said to help supercharge our systems, we all know that there are foods that are much healthier than others. But let's ask the obvious question. What are some of the healthiest foods out there? Allow us to give you some answers. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. Whole eggs. At one point in time, eating eggs as a whole was considered a bad idea because of the notion that it had too much fat in it. But now, eating whole eggs as part of your diet is actually considered good on numerous levels. The reason they're now considered healthy is because of what they do to your body once inside you. First and foremost, eggs are healthy in most ways that you cook them, which is why they're recommended as a substitute breakfast meal for things like cereal, donuts, and even bagels. They're incredibly filling, which reduces the desire to eat more and more over the next set period. In one study, some overweight people were brought in and given whole eggs for breakfast, and it was said that they didn't eat as much for about 36 hours just because of the eggs. Very impressive. Plus, eggs are rich in protein, which is something you want if you're trying to get strong and bulky. Number 9. Soups. In the eyes of some dietitians, a soup sometimes doesn't need to be anything more than a basic meal with water poured over it. It's proven that water can be filling. So when you add water to certain meals like fruits or vegetables and basically make them a soup, you're not only getting their nutritional content, you're getting the filling nature of water with it, thus giving yourself a double whammy of sorts that'll make you healthier over time. This is part of what's called a low energy density diet, meaning you're eating foods that won't linger in your body and continue to give you energy. So basically a non-carbs diet. Now, to be clear, this is not a go-ahead to go and eat all the soups you can find in the store. You need to check their ingredients before deciding whether it's good or not. Number 8. Chili pepper. Chili pepper has a product called capsaicin, which is what gives it its spiciness. While it does make your mouth burn, it can also make you feel very full in the right amount. Plus, capsaicin is also said to supercharge the fat-burning processes in your body, thus helping you to burn off food and lose weight. The catch here is that if you are accustomed to spicy foods, the capsaicin won't work as well. But if you don't eat it that much, having a gram of capsaicin can help you quite a bit. Number 7. Avocados. For a long time, you might not have heard of or even cared about avocados. Not the least of which is because they're rather expensive due to their imported nature. But when it was discovered that avocados are one of the best foods on earth to eat for a diet, or just a person who wants to eat healthy, well, now they're everywhere, even having commercials that make it to the Super Bowl. As long as you keep eating them in moderation, as you know, it's always easy to go excess, you'll be getting a great source of healthy fats, nutrients, fibers, and more. Plus, there are studies that say that eating avocados on a regular basis can actually help you improve your metabolism. And as you hopefully know, a fast metabolism burns through all the foods you're eating. And when it's done with that, it'll go to all the fats that you have stored in your body, meaning you'll lose weight. Plus, they're a good addition to things that you're already eating, like salads, and thus are a good addition to an already healthy meal. It'll cost you, but in the end, it'll help you just as much. Now, yes, they're expensive, and that can certainly be a deterrent to get them over other cheaper foods on this list, but even if you only snack on a few a week, it's helping. Number 6. Kale. To some, kale is an essential part of their diet and lifestyle in terms of what they put into their bodies. For others, it's a death sentence that means you are trying to eat healthy and are wondering whether it actually tastes good or not. That last part, you'll have to decide for yourself. But in all honesty, when it comes to kale, it really is a healthy food you need to put in your menu. And not the least of which is that this leafy green is able to do more than you think. For example, in regards to calcium, which is essential for strong bones, kale can have more calcium than milk at times. That's not something you'd expect. And it also has the ability to literally heal your cells. Yeah, for real. Plus, unlike other foods, it doesn't really matter how you prepare kale as long as you ingest it. It may not have the best look, but it does have some of the best makeup to make you healthier. Number 5. Sweet potatoes. Here's another entry that you might not expect a lot out of, but you honestly should for a variety of reasons. Like kale, the sweet potatoes have a lot of nutrients in it that help your body get stronger, leaner, and more. And at times, it can be more healthy than eating a carrot. It can even help you raise your blood levels of vitamin A, as well as keeping other elements of your body very well balanced, which can help to boost your immune system and help with your eyesight, all from eating sweet potatoes. Who knew? Plus, if you're able to put olive oil on your sweet potatoes, you'll find your body absorbs even more nutrients than normal. Number 4. Blueberries. There are far too many berries out there that you should put into your diet, but one of the best by far is that of blueberries. Because blueberries are rich in lots of things that'll make you healthy. We're talking antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber. Plus, if you can believe it, eating blueberries is said to help your brain function longer and slow down the various effects of aging. Plus, because of its size, you can easily use them as a healthy snack that's low in sugar and high in plus sides. And if you're wondering about getting them throughout the year, they're still good if you freeze them. So you can get a big bag of them, put them on ice, and then get a few out when you want a snack, and carry on. Number 3. Nuts. Nuts are a food that gets a bad rap in terms of what they can and can't do. When you look at nuts as a whole, you'll find they are indeed high in fat, which means that you likely don't want them in your diet. But much like a nut itself, you need to look beyond it to find various health benefits. Nuts are actually very well filled with fiber, protein, and healthy fats, which makes them filling and a perfect snack for you to have. Some studies even say that they can help with weight loss on a pretty good scale, which is another reason you should want them in your diet. Which of the nuts are the best? Most would say it's almonds. They're known to be so rich in healthy elements that they can help stop your cravings. What's more, they're known to help slow down the signs of aging, and like blueberries, all nuts, like almonds, are something simple yet very helpful. Number 2. Apples. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. We've all heard that saying, and yet you have to wonder, is it true? Well, while apples can't solve every problem put in front of them, they are a good source of vitamin C and fiber. They also have a lot of antioxidant properties, which will help improve things like blood flow, strengthen your veins, increase collagen output, and more. Plus, you might recall that there are various types of apples of the red, green, and gold variety. No matter which one you eat, they're good for you. So start eating them and stay away from that doctor of yours. Unless you need the doctor, that is. Number 1. Salmon. Fish may seem like an atypical kind of healthy food to have on this list, but when it comes to salmon, though it's a fatty fish, it's the type of fatty that you'll enjoy eating and not regret having. This is because salmon is incredibly healthy and full of nutrients. It's got protein, but also healthy fats, yes, those do exist, which will stack up in you to not only make you healthier, but keep you full, which means you eat less. There's also iodine, which may sound disgusting to have in you, but it can actually be helpful. On top of all of that, salmon also has omega-3 fatty acids, which can help decrease inflammation in the body, which has been a major cause of obesity, metabolic disease in the past. So while it may not be the tastiest, it's easily one of the healthiest things to eat. Thanks for watching. What did you think of these healthy foods that can make your life better if you eat them? Are you already eating some of these foods? Do you see a difference in how you are because of it? What other foods should we have included on this list? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.